Shalom. I hope you're very well. I'd like us to take a look at a few things in this episode. Some film clips, some scripture. Let's get a sense of what we're dealing with. Please.
You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life, that there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad.
You see, it's the glory of Yah, the Most High, to conceal a matter. But it's been said it's the honor of kings to search them out. So, hiding in plain sight. It's an old tactic. It really is. One of the oldest. Practiced by assassins, magicians, evildoers. The list goes on. Wouldn't it be very fitting if that phrase, hiding in plain sight, was written in the scriptures? Sadly, it's not. But I think if we read a few verses, we can catch a glimpse of who is hiding in plain sight. If we have received the Spirit, the Ruach, we then know what has been given to us: wisdom, and teaching, and warning. See the nature of man. They do not receive matters of the Spirit. They are foolish. And it discerns that matter. But he who is spiritual discerns indeed all matters. Before, you have been filled with milk, fed. But now is the time. It is time for meat. And no wonder. For Satan, the adversary. For he himself masquerades as a messenger of light. It should not be a surprise that his servants would do the same. Let's think of who all has sold their soul for a purpose. To gain fame, to gain riches, to gain this world. Who is their master? For we do not wrestle with flesh and blood, but of principalities, authorities, world rulers, spiritual forces of wickedness in another realm. They sit in hiding places, here and there. In secret dwellings, their master kills the innocent. Arise, O Most High, Yahweh. Raise your hand, for you observe, and you repay. Vengeance is yours. So, with all that in mind, I'd like us to review a few film clips.
At last.
To get a sense of perhaps what the enemy has in store for all of us in the near future. Time to prepare, perhaps. And, through hiding in plain sight, maybe they've left their calling card.
I imagine that right now you're feeling a bit like Alice. Tumbling down the rabbit hole?
You could say that.
Do you want to know what it is? It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. You are a slave, Neo, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Our projections show that by the year 2025, not only America, but the entire planet will be under the protection and the dominion of this power alliance. The gains have been substantial, both for ourselves and for you, the human power elite.
Did you catch what they said? The human power elite. By the year 2025. Just saying.
You can have a little taste of that good life, too. Now, I know you want it. Hell, everybody does. We all sell out every day. Might as well be on the winning team.
You do it to your own kind.
There ain't no countries anymore. No more good guys. They're running the whole show. They own everything, the whole goddamn planet. They can do whatever they want.
And there, he says we're all to be on the winning team.
We have only bits and pieces of information, but what we know for certain is that at some point in the early 21st century, all of mankind was united in celebration. We marveled at our own magnificence as we gave birth to AI.
AI. You mean artificial intelligence?
A singular consciousness that spawned an entire race of machines.
Robotics in China just hit another level, so let's talk about it. Alright, so China is on a serious roll with humanoid robots and AI right now. In just a few months, they've gone from lab research to robots that can think, move, and even act almost like humans, all powered by some next-level models. It's basically a loop of predict, critique, and refine, and that loop keeps going until the robot's behavior becomes genuinely smart and physically consistent. AI systems can understand perception, reason about predictions, make decisions, and execute them in a generalized way. And this kind of dynamic balance is key for humanoid robots working in human environments. Think warehouses, factories, or even rescue missions. 2026 might really be the year when robots can walk into a house, cook a meal, and clean up after themselves, not because someone programmed every move, but because they actually understand what they're doing.
You see, with the advancements of technology, specifically AI, I'd like us to take a look into the past. If you could turn to the book of Joshua, chapter 8. There was a city called Ai that all of Israel was to destroy. And if you read in those passages, there was one caveat, that they were allowed by the Most High to use the merchandise, to use it, obviously for uses of good. We should look into these matters. Perhaps this has a double prophetic meaning with our time now.
There was a nuclear war. A few years from now. There were survivors. Here. There. Nobody even knew who started it. It was the machines, Sarah.
I don't understand.
Defense network computers. New. Powerful. Hooked into everything. Trusted to run it all. They say it got smart. A new order of intelligence. Then it saw all people as a threat, not just the ones on the other side. Decided our fate in a microsecond. Extermination.
We don't know who struck first, us or them, but we know that it was us that scorched the sky. At the time, they were dependent on solar power, and it was believed that they would be unable to survive without an energy source as abundant as the sun. Throughout human history, we have been dependent on machines to survive. Fate, it seems, is not without a sense of irony.
Listen, the Terminator's an infiltration unit. Part man, part machine. Underneath, it's a hyperalloy combat chassis. Microprocessor controlled, fully armored, very tough. But outside, it's living human tissue. Flesh, skin, hair, blood, grown for the cyborgs. The 600 series had rubber skin. We spotted them easy. But these are new. They look human. Sweat, bad breath.
I am not stupid, you know. They cannot make things like that yet.
Not yet. Not for about 40 years. Listen and understand that Terminator is out there. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. And it absolutely will not stop. Ever.
Can you stop it?
With these weapons, I don't know.
You still don't get it, do you, boys?
The human body generates more bioelectricity than a 120-volt battery and over 25,000 BTUs of body heat. Combined with a form of fusion, the machines had found all the energy they would ever need. There are fields, endless fields, where human beings are no longer born. We are grown. For the longest time, I wouldn't believe it. And then I saw the fields with my own eyes. Watched them liquefy the dead so they could be fed intravenously to the living. And standing there, facing the pure, horrifying precision, I came to realize the obviousness of the truth.
They're making our food out of people. Next thing, they'll be breeding us like cattle for food. You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them.
Change a human being into this.
Folks, I say this not to spread fear, but only to prepare. For it is far better to be prepared and ready and awake, like our Messiah said. Far be it you be asleep, caught with your pants down, like a thief in the night, coming to stir you, rouse you from your rest. So, be the light. Be strong and courageous. Our Father is with you.